to harm me. It tells me what I've done. It reminds me what's gone wrong. Yeah. When my sins are laid before me, my Lord, you take them on. Yes, my Lord, you take them on. So if I fall and if I fail, I will trust your mercies greater than all of this. If I bend and if I break, I'll trust the hands that hold me greater than all my regrets. You are greater than all my regrets. You're greater than all my regrets. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Father, I know I'll break your heart when I choose my way, when I doubt your love. But you take me as I am, a child. Yeah, you whisper in my ear, let's get up and try again. So if I fall, if I fail, I will trust your mercies greater than all of this. If I bend, if I break, I'll trust the hands that hold me up greater than all my regrets. You're greater than all my regrets. You are greater than all my regrets. You are. I don't know what comes into your mind when you hear that word, but I can tell you what comes into my mind, because it's what inspired this song. When I hear the word regret, the thing that pulses through my brain is I wish I had done it sooner. See, a couple of years ago, our band, if you know anything about our band, maybe you don't, maybe you got dragged here by someone, you're like, this is all new to me, man, I don't know. But a couple of years ago, we made a drastic change. We cut the number of shows we were doing almost in half. In fact, this year we're going to do half as many shows as we did 3 years ago. And we did that because we're fathers now, we got kids, and we realized we were missing out. And that to be the fathers that we felt God was calling us to be, we felt like we need to make a change. And it was terrifying because on paper, this band wasn't going to keep going if we did half as many shows. But God has a way of showing up. And he said to us, he said, hey, if I'm going to call you to a thing, I'm going to call you to do it in a healthy way. But you got to trust me. And so we cut the number of shows we're doing in half. And I just want to say to some of you career-driven people out there, I just want to say maybe if all your relationships around you are falling apart, maybe that's not God's dream you're chasing. Maybe it's your idol. Because the dreams God gives us are full of abundant life. But we got to do it His way. And you'd think, you know, we made that decision, God came through, we're still a band, He like provided in ways I can't even articulate to you. Yeah, and you would think, oh, the next year I was just living on cloud 9, just like high-fiving naked baby cherubim and high-fiving unicorns, just like, this is amazing! But really all I could think was, we should have done this sooner. I could have been there for the ballet recital. I could have been there. I should have been there for the birthday. I should have. And that voice had pounded me all the way down onto my knees on my kitchen floor. It's about 1.5 years ago. And that's when I felt God whisper, hey Mike, I'm greater than all your regrets. What's done is done. Let's get up and try again. And God said that, he didn't sound like Cyndi Lauper anymore. He sounded like Bob Ross. Some of you don't know who Bob Ross is, but when he would paint and he'd make some stroke on the canvas that he didn't mean to make, you know what he'd always say to the camera? He'd say, remember, in painting, there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents. It don't feel like a happy little accident when it happens to us though, right? If you're like me, I hear in Ephesians 2:10 that God is making me his masterpiece. But when I make an errant stroke on the canvas, I'm like, let me erase it, God. Let's start over. And God goes, no, no, no. That mistake, that's going to be your ministry. But you got to stop trying to erase your past, and you got to let me embrace your past. Some of us are still running from our past. And so I want to do something tonight as we sing this bridge that my counselor did with me. Yes, I see a counselor. If you got stigma about seeing a counselor, may I just say to you, if you go to church, you just told everyone around you that you're so terrible, you need supernatural saving. So why can't you admit you need to talk to someone on a sofa? That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, he said, let's do this. Let's go back to your regret and let's learn to embrace it. I said, that ain't happening. He said, close your eyes. I said, okay. I invite you to close your eyes too where you're standing. And then he said, now tell me, where's Jesus in the room? I said, I don't even see. He said, look harder. I said, oh, there he is. And then he said, what's his facial expression look like? What's he looking at you like? I said, he's frowning. He said, look a little harder. Maybe look at the hands and feet one more time. And after I looked back at those scars in his hands, I looked back up in his face. And this time, his eyes were full of more kindness than mine were for myself. And the words of Romans 2:4 came into my mind. Do you not know that it is his kindness that leads us to repentance? Do you not know that his kindness is the thing that changes us? Just sit there with Jesus for a second. He can do more for you in 5 seconds than I can do this whole concert. Let's sing this bridge. Hallelujah, you are right here with me. Hallelujah, you have always been there. Hallelujah, you will never stop chasing me. You're chasing me. Greater than all of this. Yes, it is. If I break, I'll trust the hands that hold me up. Greater than all my regrets. Greater than all my regrets. You're greater than all my regrets. You are greater than all my You are